This is gonna get a little weird. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. I am Stephen M, back on your screen again, and I'll be the ringmaster of this little circus right here. And you know, we're about to get back into some of these
mind-boggling conspiracies.
But real quick, before we do that, would you do me a favor, do yourself a favor, do the children of the future a favor?
Children of the future.
And just tap that sub button real quick right over there. Just give it a little tap, tap, tap-a-roo.
Give it a little tappy. Tap, tap, tap-a-roo.
It only takes 2 seconds of your time. And I'm telling you, bro, I might look like but I would do it for you. I'm just like Jessica Rabbit.
I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
Okay, enough of the panhandling. Let's get into this.
There was a fallen angel statue recovered in Russia. 2 Russian construction workers were baffled as they were digging like they normally do when suddenly they stumbled on something amazing. A very intricate fallen angel statue. Many believe
What does 2 Russians were digging like they normally do, as opposed to, you know, getting all wacky with it. So don't think that's the way they stumbled across the statue, digging like lunatics. You know, let's keep our focus here, folks. Come out.
this isn't a statue but an actual petrified angel. The workers also claimed that they felt the statue was emitting some kind of energy. The 2 workers further said they wasted no time informing the authorities, who apparently sent choppers to get the statue. The infamous Simpsons show, which is known for accurately predicting several things in history, also predicted a fallen angel being found underground. Lisa Simpson found a humanoid skeleton in the show which appeared to have...
More with the Simpsons again. Can someone please look into the Simpsons guy? How's nobody looking in? Like, sit this guy down. All right, bro. How the fuck do you know all this shit? Like, come on. Now they're doing this one. Like, I went over it in all my videos, and everybody else has too. Everybody talks about the same shit. This Simpsons thing, between that and the Mandela effect, I don't know how this isn't worldwide. I don't want to call it outrage, not outrage, but curiosity to figure out what the fuck's going on with this. I mean, what do you know, bro? Fill me in, would you?
have wings. The Russian workers in real life felt a powerful presence emanating off of this statue. Even the cloth on the fallen angel statue is actually a real cloth because it can be seen moving in the wind. It seems very strange to have a real robe on a buried statue, and regardless if you believe this is real or not, you must admit this thing is very creepy.
Wait a minute. Why would he say if this is real or not? He doesn't even think it's real? I thought I heard about that happening, and the Simpsons said about it, so that must be real. We can only assume that, right? And you think the cloth would deteriorate over that much time, but was it the Shroud of Turin or some shit like that? Did they think Jesus's image was in, you know, because he was dead, and he was wrapped in the cloth, and they found that after, I guess, 2,000-ish years, whatever year that was. So I guess it could be a thing, but where's this angel at now? Because I know the world's going to shit, and this angel ain't doing a goddamn thing about it. So what's up with that, bro? Maybe it is fake. I don't know. These Russians, I'm going to take their word for it because they were digging like normal. So we got to assume that they knew what they were talking about, right?
This is maybe the scariest urban legend I've ever heard, and it ended up being true. Back in the 1970s, there was this terrifying fun house in Long Beach, California called The Laugh in the Dark. And there was always this urban legend that all the mannequins inside were fake, except for one. Also, mind you, this is what this week's episode is about, so if you don't want spoilers, just listen to the episode. This urban legend came to be because there was one mannequin inside that just looked wrong. All of the other ones looked fake, but this one in particular looked way too human. And a bunch of the kids also said the area that the mannequin was in just smelled really, really bad. So a few years go by, and one day a film crew comes in and is using Laugh in the Dark for a film set. The director's lining up a shot, and he just doesn't like the way...
I mean, the janitor could have just been shitty. Let's be honest. We can't really just... One area smelled really bad because someone farted. Like, someone keeps farting over there. Do something about that. The fuck?
This one mannequin looks in frame. So he goes over to a crew member and he's like, hey, can you just move this out of the shot? So the crew member goes over and starts moving the mannequin when its arm pops off. And inside of the mannequin's arm is human bone. The kids had been totally right. The mannequin was a mummified body. There's so much more to this story, like who the person was and how they got there, and I talk about the whole thing this week on the episode.
Is this lady full of shit? More in her next episode. I mean, I'm kind of compelled to watch. So, dead bodies all over the street, huh?
Dead bodies all over the street.
That's, whew, man. I never heard about that, but that sounds, I mean, that would make it more fun, right? Boy, it's supposed to be scary. That's an actual body. All right, I'm going to go ahead and leave before I become the next one, because I know I'm going to say something stupid to piss someone off. Because that's how that goes. What the fuck? I don't know. Tune into that chick in her next episode. I guess I got to too, all right?
Soldiers recorded strange things while in Russian war battle.
So it's a Sasquatch with a dick. So let's just be clear about what we're looking with. Sasquatch dick. Oh my goodness. I'm going to get in trouble for putting Sasquatch porn on the YouTubes. Son of a bitch. What are these Russians up to? More Russians too. I mean, that's cool. That's fun. All right, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that was just from a movie and somebody is full of shit. But that Sasquatch did have... It had a ding dong, okay? Let's be PC around here, folks. Come on now. People get their feelings hurt about things like that. So I don't know what it's identifying as.
You need to settle down and mind your business, okay?
So I don't want to get into that whole thing and identify as gender, but it definitely did. It was a Sasquatch operating with a ding dong fighting what looked like a grizzly bear. And that is pretty crazy when you think about it, because if it was bullshit, why would they do that? Which what I always thought was weird, if you saw the Bigfoot footage, and you have, because everybody in the world has, what is it, the gambling video, whatever the one, gambling, I think it's grambling. The video, you know, the infamous video of the Sasquatch, I'll probably clip it in here, that you know, is walking through the woods and someone's filming it and it turns and then keeps going. It's from like the 60s. And then some guy says, well, that was fake after like 30 years. But, you know, Sasquatch experts, when it turns, that Sasquatch, it's got a rack on her. You know, it's got some tits. Like, so if you were going to fake a Sasquatch, what would make you think, you know what? Let's put some big old tits on it. Like you would, as a matter of fact, you know what? That's probably something I would do because it would be funny. So I don't know. But I always thought that that would be a weird thing to do if you're just going to make a hoax video of a Sasquatch. You wouldn't go out of your way like, let's make it a girl. So maybe the guys that saw that. It was like, they made that one a girl. Let's make this one a dude. But it is fighting a bear. And I doubt they could Photoshop that in or whatever back then. I don't know if the Russians had that technology. Better ask the guys that found that angel. They probably know what's up with this whole thing, I'll assume. And that's the video. That's the whole thing. Hold up. Look at him. This guy really thinks Lee Harvey Oswalt, the real one, is following him on TikTok. No fucking way.
Bruh.
No fucking way. He's the old guy on Facebook that goes and thinks he's talking to actual celebrities, and his profile pic is halfway in. Like no fucking way. He believes it. He thinks that's weird. Oh my god. Someone call that angel. What the fuck, dude? Oh man, why do these older people think that these? Well, this guy thinks it's Lee Harvey Oswald. That might be the craziest one yet. Or he's just trying to like, you know, look at my thing, whatever, clicks and views deal. I met this lady not even that long ago, about 2 months ago. She thought for sure she was talking to Josh Allen, the quarterback of the Buffalo Bills, on Facebook all the time. Oh, they message back and forth. And she tried to tell me up and down, no, it's really him, because I asked him, and he told me, yeah, this is the page where I talk to my fans on. Yeah, because he has time to just sit around and talk to people all the fucking time. Josh Allen, the quarterback of the Buffalo Bills. Oh, he's going to send her some merch, you know what I mean, for free. He's sending her this. I'm like, lady, it's not Josh Allen. She was convinced. She's good buddies on Facebook. Like, fucking... her bank account's probably all the way wiped out by now. But, jeez, I tried to tell her. So you know what they're going to do? I'm going to send you free merch because we're such good buddies. She gets maybe a jersey from somebody. Then the next thing you know, hey, I can give you these tickets, front row or sky, whatever the fuck, something. I just need you like $50, you know. I just need your card information, da-da-da-da. Next thing you know, boom, done. Then she's on TV. Oh, I got scammed, lady. Go hang out with the guy that thinks Lee Harvey Oswalt is following him on fucking TikTok or Instagram, whatever the fuck that is. Jesus. Fucking boneheads these days.
Does anyone actually believe that this piece of junk went to the moon? Yeah, this is the thing NASA said landed on the moon. It looks like it's made of cardboard, aluminum.
We ain't land on Plymouth Rock landed on us. Okay, that's a Chris Rock bit, but I thought I'd say it.
Foil and duct tape. Yeah, I said duct tape. Remember this go-kart NASA brought to the moon?
Hey man, if you can't duck it, fuck it. All right, that's the American way, baby. Can't duck it, fuck it. So you can't fault them for that one.
Well, they used duct tape on it to hold the wheel together. Yeah, that's duct tape. Don't believe me? Ask NASA. NASA themselves said they used duct tape to keep the moon buggy and the moon lander together. So this thing landed on the moon and took off again?
99, proceeded, 3, 2, 1, ignition. Right away, Houston. Vector good.
Who's filming that? Who stayed behind to film that? So we're supposed to believe all this crap made it to the moon? Look at all those footsteps. They must have been walking around a lot. Thank God there's a breeze so the flag will wave. And by the way, who's taking the picture of the first steps on the moon? You believe whatever you want to believe. But somehow NASA had a craft made out of cardboard, aluminum foil, and duct tape that made it to the moon and back with all that radiation. And no problems whatsoever. Yeah, okay. Shabadoo Mooskies, Shabadoo.
I just want to say, dear YouTube, I believe whatever NASA and the government tells me, so I think this guy's totally full of it. Yes, they went to the moon in cardboard and duct tape. I mean, come on. What are they going to do? Lie to you? No, that would never be a thing. But it does look a little suspect. I mean, they did have to put something together, hypothetically, if they went there or not. They wanted to show something on TV, so I don't know. Alex Jones, who I believe everything he says, thinks they did go to the moon, which it's kind of weird that he would think that of all people. He said they went to the moon, but the mission wasn't what they told us. They were up there looking for like aliens or something, and there was a secret mission. They were going to the dark side of the moon to do this and that, and they found some alien base, and there was, I forget what all he said, but he said some shit. If I could find it, I'll throw it up here, and then they'll take the video down, so that'll be a bummer. But this guy's hilarious. First off, this guy's hilarious, and he's got to be roughing it because boy, the Packers suck. They got some dark days ahead of them up there in Green Bay. That is for sure. But that has nothing to do with the video. I don't know. If you believe the moon landing and you have a good reason why, you go ahead and tell me in the comments. And if you don't, I'd like to know that too. Pretty sure it wasn't a thing. And also, Kennedy said in '63, we're going to go to the moon by the end of the 60s. Then, you know, what happened to him. He got unalived. And then all of a sudden in '69, we make it.
69.
So, you know, his word stood true, even though they went ahead and took him out. So we'll give him one good thing in his afterlife or whatever you want to call it. and Death Reborn for the moon landing or something like that there.
It's one of the most evil, vicious Navy bases in the history of the planet. They do stuff that would make like Santa Claus. Diego Garcia.
So...
Wait.
Sorry.
Diego Garcia. That's where that first Malaysian plane is. That's where it landed. It had 4 scientists on it. Huh? 20 scientists, but 4 had filed for patents. It was Malaysia, but they worked out of Austin, Texas, for Texas Instrument. Right. And the ones behind that plane was Texas Instrument, the government, and Boeing, who made the plane. And everybody is stupid enough to believe that a plane almost a block long can just disappear. With the electronics we have, next generation of cars will come out, there'll be no driver. So we got 4 of those top scientists that had filed for patents worth $400 billion. And then here's a friend of yours who's with us. So 5 of us filed for patents. If we die before the patent is granted, then your brother, who wasn't on the plane with us, he owns them all. So those 4 scientists, and the 5th person was the Carlyle Group. They own them all now. The patent was granted 3 days after the plane was missing.
Wow.
Dude, I've always thought that Malaysian plane thing is one of the craziest things that happened in my lifetime. Just like he said, the technology we have, they're not losing a whole plane unless they want to. Disappeared out of thin air. And then you got, everyone's got to be a naysayer. Well, the ocean's big and blah, 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 blah. Nah, man, there's something up to that or with that. I didn't know. That needs fact checked like a motherfucker from like somebody that would tell the truth. 4 scientists on the plane and the patents working out of Austin, Texas. Austin, Texas. Again, what's Alex Jones know about this? Someone hit him up. That's crazy. That guy, I can't think of his name right now, but he's somebody that like be saying shit. He's somebody to be saying shit. That's who he is. As we just saw, he's the guy that says shit. Man, and Diego Garcia, the island he's talking about is, a conspiracy within itself that's not a real place, but some people think, lunatics think that's a place where, I don't know if you want to call it the government, because, the people in Washington, D.C. probably don't know shit about fuck. They tell them, there's some goofy stuff, but the people that really want to run the world, people think that there's people down there doing all kinds of crazy experiments, and they probably are. I don't know if that place exists, but they're doing it somewhere. Oh man, that video within itself needs a whole video diagnosing every part of it. All I'm going to say is, I believe him.
The Book of Enoch that the Catholic Church removed from the Bible in 1611. That basically tells you about the spiritual structures that are on the planet. It gives you the history of the Anunnaki, the Nephilim, the fallen angels, all of it, including some of the extraterrestrial technology that humanity was using.
Hold up, the Book of Enoch was in the Bible and removed? If anybody knows about that, let me know. I know of it, never read it or anything, but I know of it. I didn't know it was part of the Bible. I thought it was just a different thing.
At this point, it shouldn't come as a surprise at what the Catholic Church has been doing behind our backs, and how so little we know it has done. Do you think what is being said is...
Was that a pun? Behind our backs? Because you know how they... Disgusting.
Credible? Put your ideas below. TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only.
Now, the Sumerians wrote all about this, and we're told it's fantasy. It's absolute history. The Chaldeans, a lot of which we don't have because it's all been hidden, all these things that we do today have been around for 35,000 years. It's just that what happens is when humanity gets to a place where we're ready to break free from the controllers, And what they do is they hit us with fear. They will create a scenario which puts us into a space of fear. And what that does is that it drops our frequencies back down.
Dude, that guy got into it, right? I don't know who that guy is, but I need to find out. Man, I didn't know about the Book of Enoch, like I just said there, but holy shit, dude. The frequencies, he's so right, dude. Like, there's so many people that get into stuff, but they just keep people distracted with everything. I mean, I don't even want to get into it. Like, right now, we got the whole U.S. embattled with what side of this war going on, which I'm not even going to talk too much about, and I'm not even paying attention to. I don't live there. I don't know. So who am I to have an opinion on something like that?
I don't know shit about fuck.
This is the type of shit we should talk about. A Malaysian plane goes missing. What went on? You know, because this is the type of shit. Like, you know, the 1%ers or the people running the world, they're all devil worshippers or this or that, blah, blah, blah. They're focused on shit like this. They're trying to sideline our focus from shit like this. And then we worry about goofy shit. Well, you can't call it goofy, but there's probably a lot of false flags, you know, like all these mass pum things. And it's terrible what happens to people, obviously. But it's probably all MK Ultra, you know, keep people wrapped up in stuff, just stuff and stuff. I mean, the whole gender thing. Hey, don't worry about this. Hey, how about a race ride over here? Sprinkle that in. You know what I mean? That'll keep them running their fucking mouth for a while. And they're never going to figure anything out. Lowers the frequencies. Like you said, man, I'm telling you, you know what you need to do? Eat some acid and just fall back and think about that shit and be like, man, that's pretty fucked up, bro.
Wonka picked Charlie to win even before he got the candy bar. Secretly working for him in the real world, like
Whoa, why is that dude Joe Biden that girl? Why is he up in her ear and look at her uncomfortable? That's predictive programming right there if I've ever seen it.
Slugworth. The candy man who gave Charlie the winning bar is named Bill. Bill is short for William, and Willie is short for William. Willy Wonka. But also in the theatrical versions of this show,
Willie Clinton, how about that? Bill, oh jeez, this sounds like some pedo shit. This like they were picking the kids. Oh,
they usually have the guy who plays Willy Wonka also play the candy man, showing us that it's Willy Wonka all along. Also, when Wonka meets all the kids, he kind of disregards them, like he doesn't really talk to them, but he does talk to Charlie, and he tells Charlie, I've heard a lot about you. Let me know what you think. Also, my old Instagram was hacked and sold to a magazine company, so this is my new one.
Wait, her Instagram was hacked and sold to a magazine company? Whoa. That's a conspiracy within itself. How can they just do that? And then what do they do with it? Oh, change everything. Now they got a bunch of followers. How would she know that was her shit, though? That's fucked up. But either way, this Wonka thing, I don't know how she missed this. I don't know, maybe she's not into those types of things and she's into diagnosing movies, I suppose. But doesn't it sound like it sounds like grooming to me. We'll pick these kids because these are the kids we want to take, and don't take candy from strangers a little bit. You know what I mean? We offer these kids some candy. They'll come over here. Next thing you know, them little mugs go missing. They end up on an island somewhere with Bill. Maybe Bill was involved. Maybe Bill made 26 flights over there on record. How many know? How many who really knows? And then maybe they were grooming this one kid. Oh, we like this kid. He'll be the next up in line. We'll groom him to be, I don't know, maybe president, maybe this, maybe that. These other little mugs, these little smart ass little shits, you know where they're going.
To Pleasure Island. Pleasure Island. They never come back as boys.
Whew, sacrificial lambs, baby. So now I know that's what Willy Wonka was really about. Boy, Willy hit him with the Wonka. God damn.
A lot of Christians will not listen to Taylor Swift anymore. They believe she's crossed a line, she's doing way too much demonic shit.
Hold up. Anybody with musical taste doesn't listen to Taylor Swift, so what the fuck? What? People that like music doesn't suck don't listen to Taylor Swift. What the fuck? That's already stupid.
A really interesting new crazy conspiracy theory about one of her songs in particular. Craziest conspiracy theory ever about Taylor Swift is that she is the rejuvenated clone of the high priestess of the Church of Satan, Zena LaVey. Their lips, nose, eyes look identical. They both happen to have the same fixation of snakes and snake handling. And it's insane because they're both renowned singer-songwriters. Like, that's their main job. Each of them, they have too much in common. Now, in 2023, there's definitely been an uptick in the amount of demonic symbolism in Taylor Swift's music videos and songs. This amazing Christian TikToker, Karu, got millions of likes for saying,
"Here's why I don't listen to Taylor Swift anymore as a Christian."
His theory that he talks about specifically is about the Willow music video, where there's this string attached to her piano, and anytime someone hears her play music, they get entranced and obsessed with her. They want to be by her. And his whole point was that people get so obsessed with Taylor to the point where they're almost worshiping her, like she has their soul or something. In the video, she's on her ritualistic witch ceremony shit. He thinks all those oars represent people's souls who are obsessed with Taylor. And she follows that string right back to her piano because that's what gets people to be obsessed with her. That's where her power lies. This makes sense because Willow is very demonic coded on tour. Before I say the craziest part about this whole conspiracy theory, make sure you follow so you finally know the craziest conspiracy theories about each year's favorite celebrities and request who you want to see next. Taylor has a whole EP for this song called The Witch Collection with songs like Dancing Witch version, Lonely Witch version, Moonlit Witch version. She's admitting she's a witch.
I mean, there's a lot to unpack there. There's a lot. I mean, the whole celebrity and devil worshiping thing, I'm sick of hearing about it realistically, because I think a lot of them are just doing it to get some attention. That's the hot thing right now. Oh my god, look what they did in the video and blah blah blah, and they're probably not part of shit, so it's probably the cool thing to do. And you can't just make a video like look like I'm entrancing people and this and that. Now the flip side of that is they probably are putting some kind of frequencies in music, and people are oddly obsessed with Taylor Swift. I don't get it one bit, and I have a theory that certain people can be brainwashed however their brainwaves work, and certain people can't. Certain people are geared towards one thing and certain people aren't. So, they put these certain frequencies out there and some people do get entranced in them. Or maybe you just look into it and that's how you get hit. Because I've certainly never listened to Taylor Swift or gave two shits. So maybe if I did, I'd be a Swiftie. I'd be wearing a pink cowboy hat, fucking standing outside her concerts, which I did do that once because I went with somebody. But I didn't see I was like, wow, this is a big deal, but like I didn't think the music was cool or anything. But that probably is what's going on there. Oh, but the celebrity thing, like everyone acts like it's this terrible thing. Oh, they're all devil worshippers, they're all devil worshippers. Oh, the 1%, the politicians of this and that. If you just think about it for a second, all the people that saying this is a horrible thing are all broke and have I don't know if their lives are shitty, but these people are doing pretty good. So let's not act like this is the worst of ideas, is all I'm saying. So if there's anybody that's looking to buy a soul out there, I'm not saying it's for sale, but I'm not saying I wouldn't hear you out. You know what I mean?
This is the deepest man-made hole on Earth, and there are some disturbing claims about what was discovered during the drilling process. Over a span of 19 years, they reached a depth of 7.5 miles. This is where the rumors began to spread. The legend states that a microphone was lowered all the way down the hole, capturing this audio.
Did you wash your ass today?
That was the feel-good video of the day. A little bit incognito. You didn't see it coming, but the question remains, did you wash your ass today? It's pretty early. I haven't done anything yet except for this. So, that hole though, that actually not the hole that he's talking about, but the beginning, the drilling part is pretty crazy because that another Russian thing. I don't know what's going on with all these Russians in this video. It's Russian disinformation.
There was a broad range of Russian disinformation.
But they did dig a hole and then they quit. They said they were hearing demons and voices down. I don't know how far it was. 19 miles sounds pretty far, but it was down there. To actually do a video on the real part of that would be cool, but that is the video. Make sure you wash your ass today.
We do not care.
Thanks for watching. If you didn't hit that sub button at the beginning, do me a favor and just go ahead and hit that sub button. There's plenty more videos to come. If you liked the video, just go ahead and hit the like button. If you didn't like the video, just keep it moving, bro, because I don't want no beef with you. Okay, that's all, folks.